Okay, Wimbledon, day 12. No, day 13, yes, because I'm doing it. That was a day I filled in. Day 12 of Wimbledon. No, day 13. Yes, day 13. Day 13 of my videos of Wimbledon 2013. The Ladies Final. I watched this, I think it's the only match I've watched in its entirety live from start to finish. I've watched other ones in full, kind of recording it and stuff, but I watched this live, and what a disappointment! What an utter disappointment! It was, of course, Sabine Lisicki. I think I've been saying Lisicki, probably just kind of pronouncing it just as it's written, but from what everyone else is saying, it's Lisicki. Sabine Lisicki. I think everyone's taking a shine to her, really, and she just seems like a really kind of warm personality, always smiling, and that's kind of won over the crowd at Wimbledon. And she's put in a hell of a performance at this tournament. She took out Serena Williams, which was just unprecedented. And of course she had that fantastic match against Radwanska in the quarters, or the semis even. I'm sorry, I stand corrected by myself. In the semis, and she was going up against, she's German, and she was going up against Marion Bartoli from France. And I think she had it in her to beat her, Lisicki. She had all the tools, and she got this far, but she let her emotions get the better of her. The first game of the match, Lisicki broke Bartoli's serve, and I thought, oh, this is great, she's going to just mow through her, and that's always the curse when you start saying stuff like that, and when you're watching tennis, it always goes the complete opposite direction from then on. Because I was working later on in the night, and I was kind of wanted it to be a quick match so I could see all of it. Little did I know how quick it would actually be. I think it was only just over an hour long. Lisicki, she beat Bartoli's serve, Bartoli beat Lisicki's serve, and then just dominated from there on out. 6-1 in the first set, and then up to I think 5-1, I think in the second set. And she was, I think she had a few championship points, and Lisicki fought back from those championship points. She broke Bartoli's serve. She won another service game. People were thinking, is she going to pull off the impossible here, one of the biggest comebacks? But no, she got cut off again. Bartoli had a second service game for the championship, and she won it with an ace. Very emphatic win, and well deserved. I think Bartoli's played a great kind of tournament this year, from what I've seen. And if someone wins, it means that they've beaten a lot of people and been on the court for a very long time in the course of 2 weeks. And the winner is the winner. I don't really like watching Bartoli, because she's got a face like a slapped ass, basically. She just looks so miserable all the time, and she's just always like that, very manly, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I think you get that when you're watching tennis. You kind of pick up on people's personalities and stuff. I've noticed online a lot of people hate Andy Murray because they think, oh, he's such a miserable git and all that. And fair enough, I understand that. Body language is everything, and I don't hold it against Bartoli. I think she deserved to win. I think she played great tennis and everything, but I just don't enjoy watching her, if you know what I mean. But I enjoy watching Lisicki because she just has this warm kind of personality, or warm body language, always smiling, and it's just fun to watch. But at the same time, her playing was very frustrating, because I really think her emotions got the better of her, and that was kind of what hindered her in this match. And I wish it had been more of an even match if she was going to lose, but it kind of almost ended up being a complete embarrassment to her. But she did fight back a little towards the end. I mean, there was this just heartbreaking moment when she was, I think, 4 or 3-1 down in the second set, and she just kind of held her racket against her face. You could just tell her face was kind of almost, when someone's face is just like kind of quivering when they're about to burst out crying. And yeah, it was horrible to see, but she took the defeat gracefully, and did a great speech at the end, and just congratulated Bartoli as well. Bartoli, you know, give her credit as well. She gave a great speech, and she kind of climbed up into the, you know, the box to celebrate with her family, and it's kind of like the thing to do now. I couldn't give you a brief history on who has done it and why that has since become a thing. I mean, the one I always remember is Nadal in 2008, but I think it's a danger of becoming a cliche unto itself, climbing up to the box to celebrate with your family, because it was, I think, the crowd respected Bartoli, gave her a great kind of reception, but they were behind Lisicki, and so when she climbed up onto the box, you know, it's not like the crowd was silent, but they weren't really kind of in that moment, I don't think. They were cheering and stuff, but it wasn't quite a moment as it was with, for example, Nadal. It was kind of like, anyway, I don't know, there's something about that, just, the moment felt a little off. But yeah, great effort, you know. Main thing about this was, it was just so refreshing to see a final without any of the Williams sisters. And again, nothing against them really. I mean, Venus Williams always moans about some injuries that she's got. Serena Williams has always been a bit of a funny one, but you know, they're great players. But it's just so refreshing to see someone else take the limelight, someone else get into the final, someone else break through, you know. And Lisicki as well, she's only young as well, 23, so I think she's definitely got a bright future ahead of her, but there were some really frustrating points. A lot of times she had a clear shot and she would just hit the net a lot of times, and it's really frustrating to watch because you're kind of like, oh god, is she going to make this simple shot? And what was really frustrating as well was that in the last game that she won, that's my phone running out of battery. In the last game that she won, she hit 2 amazing shots, and I was like, where was that in the rest of the match? If she'd played like that from the beginning, she would have had a much more of a fighting chance to win, and probably could have won with tennis like that. But it was only towards the end. I think it was the nerves, I gotta say, and the emotions, and you know, and Bartoli is just a great player. So that was all the things that kind of culminated to who won today. But it was a great match. Well, it wasn't a great match. It was a great moment, I guess. The match was very disappointing, actually. But you know, I've got hope for the future. And Lisicki, she's won a fan in me. I'll be following her career because I think she handled herself very well and very respectfully and gracefully in defeat. So good stuff. Looking forward to the final tomorrow, and it's all coming to an end. Thank you for watching.